guys, hello, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene. Yes, I'm at McDonald's again. Not by choice, but rather because it's easier than cooking food. Dory was here yesterday. We went to the carnival. I did some videos with that, and I'll be working on those. I just got the Winston Parade one edited down, and discovered that the Intel Core 2 Duo still has a hard time processing 1080p video. Let's be honest, 1080p video is a lot of video, and some computers just really don't have the guts to go further. So oh well, we tried. So anyway, I backed up the Power Mac G5 to DLT tapes, and I got I ordered some DVD-Rs, DVD minus R 50-pack spindle, and I ordered some DVD plus R dual layers 50-pack spindle, plus about 2 packs of Tyvek sleeves. That's for a variety of applications, including, of course, getting ready for Cable 13. I am going to try to get those out as soon as I can for this year's program. You know, the thing I'm having a hard time right now with is deciding what kind of videos I'm going to cover this year, topics. I haven't quite come up with everything yet. I keep coming up with some ideas, but then I keep wondering if it's the kind of things that you really want to talk about. I covered the parade this year, which is the first time in a couple of years I covered the Winston Fireman's Carnival Parade, and I'll be honest when I tell you that it really was amazing on how many different fire companies presented themselves this year to the parade. I remember a couple years ago, I covered the parade. I shot it in 16mm movie film, and that was a stress fest because the first at the time they only had black and white film, which kind of actually adds a little bit of history to the footage. For one thing, when you saw the price of gasoline at Cumberland Farms on their sign at the time, it really kind of makes you think back when gas was almost $5 a gallon, and now it's like $2.49, or rounded off $2.50. It was definitely a big difference in price of gasoline from 3 years ago. 3 years ago? It goes further than that. Alright, maybe it was closer to 10 years ago. That sounds more likely. Okay. I've been hearing people talk about something going on September 28th, possibly a comet or an asteroid impact the Earth. I don't know much about that. I have been reading about it. Christians are always talking about how it's a sign that the Lord's coming and all that. Maybe I'm just going to say this to you guys right now. I'm not against Christianity, because I am a Christian. But I've also been told, as the way I was raised as a Catholic, is, you know, you got to deal with what you got to deal with day by day, and because when Jesus comes again, He's not going to make His presence really particularly known. Sure, He'll give you some traits to look for. I think it was in the Gospel of Matthew. But the most important thing was, He says, I'm going to come when I'm going to come, when the Father tells me it's time to come. and that everybody would be gathered up in the sky. And that's what it says in the book of Revelation. All those who believe in him. I believe in him. I never stop believing in him. I love him. I love Mother God, and I love Father God, which is Father Yahweh. And I love Mother Asna. And Lemmy would agree with me on this. Yeah. We're all looking forward to going home. We all are. I'm tired. I've been here 47 years. I put in the equivalent of a full day's work. I have been pushing the envelope, trying to get these videos out to you, and trying to educate and to inspire, as Lemmy has too. Yeah. And it's taking its time, it takes its toll. But sometimes I feel like, just like Bugs Bunny I feel like I took a long turn somewhere in Albuquerque. I don't know why, I just do. I don't like the fact that when my body's become a big giant flab fest. I know that there's no vegetarian or vegan restaurants in Winston. I really would like to eat better. McDonald's is not my first choice, okay? But it's inexpensive, and that's why I come here. It's not because the food is any particular quality, but no matter. It's gonna be time soon to go home, and I'm looking forward to that time when I can finally go ahead and say, Mom and Dad, when I wake up from this trip and I'm at the orientation center, say, hey guys, I made it. Now, how close was I to completing my life chart? And unfortunately, when Lumi became my co-inhabitant in this flesh, she lost a lot of the information that was about my life chart. Should I explain that really? I lost the information that was about anything a life chart after we joined. That information I do not have. I have information about Michelle's life and skills before the joining, but after the joining, we do not have the information. That is close to me, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. I really don't have a problem with that. It's been a good life overall, but I still wish I would like to have had more out of it. I mean, I still would like to have had, pleasure of having Dory and me sometimes don't always gel well. That's quite common. That's not unusual for any kind of partnership. So, she seems to have a real big fixation on the use of doing things that I don't really enjoy. She's heavily into TV. I'm not. I mean, I'd rather read a good book, thank you. I'd rather be out there and enjoying. I just moved the phone to me a little bit so that I won't get too much glare on the phone receiver or the earpiece. I mean, the camera. Sorry. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in my life. You know, like I said, I'm 47 years old. I'm getting older. I've got some time left. I still got more chores to do in my life before my time is through. I have to figure out what I'm supposed to do, what my next step is. I'm not afraid to be honest with you when I make a mistake, when I screw up, and I have to say honestly, oops, I made a mistake. I screwed up. It's okay. It's okay to screw up. It's okay to say oops. You know, no one's going to penalize you for saying oops. I'm not. We all do it. We all make mistakes. We all may fail faults. But the most important thing of all is the fact is that, you know, we got to just do our best we can. And if for some reason this comet 2.5 miles comes to fruition, let me just be honest when I tell you this, guys. If that's what Yahweh wants me to do is go out with a bang, I guess there's nothing I can say about it. I mean, I'm not going to stop that. It's too big. It's too hard. It's too complicated. But if he wants me, even after such event occurs, it said if it lands on Earth, it's going to be Earth level extinction event, or ELE. Well, the extinction doesn't mean that it's going to kill everybody. That's not what it means. It means that there might be some stragglers, but they're going to be having to cope with some pretty hard times. Okay? I think Yahweh, for some reason, and Mother Asna have got plans for me to stick around even then with Lomi and to help those who have suffered grievously to come to terms with the things in their life that they have to do. I mean, like I said, it's always been my life, is to help and to serve, and that's what I'm doing. But I couldn't explain that to Dory, because every time I try to talk to Dory, she's always got the TV on, or the radio on, or the fan on, or Facebook on. I never really get a chance to really express my concerns to Dory. Not that there's anything wrong with the way she thinks. She's used to like doing 5 or 6 things at one time. But when people with Asperger's, we tend to need to be able to focus on one topic and one topic specifically. And excessive distractions, including, or since I'm in a public place, I mean, there's plenty of that here too. But I'm aiming for you. I'm aiming at the camera face and the viewfinder, and I'm focusing on what I'm trying to tell you. And so I'm trying to keep my mental notes in order so that you can understand where I'm coming from. I've come a long way from high school. Okay? I have seen so much in my life, and I'm still seeing a lot more in my life. We saw the fall of the Berlin Wall. We saw Chernobyl, which actually precipitated the fall of the Berlin Wall. We saw Glasnost. We saw Black Monday of 1988 in October when the market took a dump. We saw the Black Friday. We saw the same thing happen in after the Lehman Brothers dropped stock bankrupt in 2003. 2008. We saw the creation of the iPhone, the iPad. We saw the creation of Android phones. We saw the creation of high-definition television. We saw computers get bigger, faster, meaner. We saw the creation of drones. And so many technologies. But still, I think Mother and Father God have more in mind for me and Lomi, and we have got a long ways to go. Our chores are not through yet. The sun has not descended below the horizon in my life. I have a long way to go, and I'm going to keep doing my best. But here's how I can use your help, guys. You know, I need suggestions. I need ideas. And this is where you guys come in handy, because you are my audience. You are my people I serve. If you can tell me what you'd like me to cover, I will do my best. And so will Lomi. Yeah, at that point. Same thing, guys. I need coverage for ideas to my channel as well. Right. And so if you guys can come up with some ideas, inspirations, what have you, we'll do our best to make them come to fruition. And for now, I'm going to get ready to go. So please do not forget to like or dislike, share with everybody, friends, family, whoever. And of course, subscribe if you have not, because that helps us. They're telling us that you are interested in what you got to see, what you're seeing, and that shows us that you are interested in keep following us. And if you do not like a video, or if you find you would like us to cover something, please put comments in the comment section below here. We will read them. We will do our best to make those come to pass. Okay? For now, talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.